All right, good evening, everyone. This is Summer Jason YK again. All right, so today we just want to drop the top-down analysis for you guys should be expecting next week, and it's gonna be analyzed by one of my precious mentees, one of the best on my team, and his name is Mr. Flycool, all the way from Dubai. All right, Mr. Flycool, let's have you. You're welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Olamekose, popularly known as Flycool. I'm choosing by our boss to do this week top-down analysis, in which I'm going to try my best at what I know, and if there's any correction, I'm going to be correct, just as he always corrects us. So basically, anytime I want to do a top-down analysis, we start from monthly chart. If we look at, and monthly chart used to base on to know the direction of the market. But if you just look at it from the far back, let's say 2014 now, you see that US 30 has been on an uptrend. So no matter what really happened, it's going to be like a retracement on US 30 before it continues its uptrend. So basically, we should always be expecting like uptrend in US 30 according to the chart. So for this, for the monthly stuff, I don't really have anything to do because I'm a day trader. If I use this trend line in this way, it's going to be like much pips, in which I don't really like to have many lines to avoid confusion on my chart. So now let me go to weekly time frame. Then on this weekly time frame, I can see some zones in which I'm going to bring out. Yeah, I can see this zone on weekly time frame. And also, let me clone this zone on weekly time frame. So let me just do with these two. Just like I said, I don't really like too much line on my screen. So at the end of the day, I will not be getting confused. Then if I go to daily time frame, let me see what I can have on daily time frame. So daily time frame now is giving me another zone here. How do we detect our zone when we have a very strong zone where we have like 2, 3, or multiple touches in which we can see so clear that we have another zone here. We have another zone here on daily time frame. Why do we have this zone? Because we have a touch here, we have a touch here, we have a touch here. So this just by the daily time zone, this is what I'm seeing for now. Like I said, I don't want to have too many on my screen. I don't want to have too many zones on my screen. So now from here, I will go to like 4 hours time frame to see where I can bring out my zone. And on these 4 hours, just like I said, I'm a day trader. Sometimes I hold trade for like 2 days, but at the end of the day, I'm still a day trader. So there's a way. Personally, I used to react to my own zones that I know that is very clear for me, because in this forest, you do what is very clear and okay for you. The way I used to see my own zone is because I used to see on 4 hours, I used to mark it from recent one, just for me to be able to react to the market. So on these 4 hours, I see this recent zone, which is here. This recent zone. Let me clone this. This other recent zone, where we have the market at the moment, but show that a little bit got broken. This recent zone and this other zone. This other zone. And on these 4 hours, what can we really have again? We see we can have our trend line from these 4 hours. Although there is a trend line from daily also, in which, like I said, it's going to be too far from my own from where the market is. It's going to be very, very far from it at the moment. And Just like I said, I'm a day trader and I hate to see what will really convince me on my chart. So on these 4 hours, I bring out this trend line to see how do I detect my trend line where we have 2 or multiple touches. And from this trend line, we say this is a valid trend line. And again, for me to see where the market is going next week, I can make use, just like Abosa told us, make use of our Fibonacci. I make use of my Fibonacci on 4 hours. My 4 hours Fibonacci, which is here. So just in case the market broke out of this zone, this present, I can call it triple or multiple tops. So where I'll be expecting the market to reach, I'll be expecting it to get here first for my first target. Then my second target will be here. That's just by the way. Although, like I said, this US 30 has been trending uptrend for so long. But at the end of the day, we cannot just be expecting it to just be going like without direction, without any control, because this is the market move in a wave. Then we should just be expecting some retracement at times, especially when we get to where we have a very, very strong zone, like previous high have to retest in a multiple time. So that means just like a 2 round 1 to 5. By the time you have your own knock, you have to go back to regain some energy so they can have some power to break through here and go to the next zone. So what we have is that, and how do we detect where we feel possibly to enter the market to see if we can go up again as now. So that is where our Fibonacci retracements used to play out as well. So most of the time, during my own observation, I see the Fibonacci used to react around something like this area, which is 38, 0.38, 0.5 to be precise. What is happening to this one? Sorry, sir. Is 0.5. And also lastly, just in case the market is so volatile, we used to have it sometime around here. Let's say between 0.6 and 0.7, but later I can fix out that one. So by doing this, I can say, let me just remove my Fibonacci to really show you what I'm trying to bring out here. So this week, I'm expecting the market, just like I said, I'm expecting the market to come down to regain some energy so we can just fire up. And in this case, we cannot just expect it to just come down as well. If we use our Fibonacci between here, from the top to the present market condition, we'll see that this market can reverse back as far back as, what is it called? 50%. Like you can do something like this to retest this trend line, to retest this trend line, come here, make some move before going up. This is our first level target. Or better still, just because this market have been hitting here, which is the all-time high, you might want to take an extra. What do I mean by an extra? Like an extra mile, because before this market come to touch the all-time high, this is the most previous high the market got broken, most previous high which the market got broken before we could reach the what is it called, the all-time high. So the market might decide that, and if we check our Fibonacci, this is around 0.5 or so, the market might decide to move, to come and test the 50%, which is also the most previous high before the market gets to, before the market go to the all-time high. This is the top hip got broken before the market got to the all-time high. So the market might decide to touch the most previous, what is it called, high that just got broken before it go to the, what is it called, to the our next level target. And if it break here, like I said, this will be my next target. Then after here, this will be my next level target. So, but at the other hand, like we know, US 30 used to move sometimes so crazy. So that is why I would like to extend, to go out, to zoom out very well from my chart, because US 30 sometimes it can move in a wonder way, which even sometimes we can have like 1,000 pips in a day, depend on the activities. And now that we have a Trump as our president, the market used to move like crazy. So we cannot just underestimate what is really happening. So that is why I have to try to bring out my trend line from the far back to check what is really happening. So just like we say, just in case this market move more than expected stuff, like not even more than expected, like really, really move this week. So I'll be expecting the top touch of this trend line. Mind you, there's one trend line, there's some trend line before all these ones. Like I said, I always like to react to present stuff because I don't really like too many chart on my, I don't like too many lines on my stuff. So for day trader like me, or maybe maximum 2-3 days, I used to deal with 4-hour trend line, so I will not get conviction. So just in case the market broke here, which is the 50%, we should be expecting the market to come down to, that is how and where I got my 0.68% to come and retest this trend line. And if we check very well, just like we said, this can be a zone as well. If we really, really check very well from our left, although we have too many accumulation here, but if we check here, touch here, touch here, touch here, we see this is a zone as well. So we can expect something to happen there if we have too many volatility in the market this week. So we can expect something, but anything that makes the market to go down as far as this 0.68, we should be expecting a huge breakout from here, because by the time you do your back test, you see that this is how the market used to react most of the time. But no matter what, the market cannot just be going up like that. And we cannot have this whole move and have this little correction. So for me, I will really be expecting this, what is it called? One of these, which is 0.5, or better still, these are 68.
Sorry, the one you, sorry, sir, the one you just removed now, please don't remove it. Put it back.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, so we should just be expecting market to come to, which is 0.5 or 0.68. Yeah, 0.68 to see the next move. So this is where I got for the week, and for the where I used to take my trade, which is on 5 minutes or 15 minutes.
Like your mic is low now. You can move closer to your mic, sir.
Okay, for where I
Yes,
used to
perfect.
take my trade, which is because just the way our boss used to say, we have a place where we used to have our analysis, and we have where we used to take our trade. So just for where I used to take my trade, I have something there. Although I have reasons for all these things, which I know how I generate these this confluence, and other of my colleagues also know how we generate this confluence. And why I have this is like I'm saying, if this market broke here, because sometimes we may not even have this retest I'm talking about. This is everything is possible in this market. So we just react to what we see and not we like. So this market can come down here, retest here, and be coming down. That is why I have this. And just in case this market can make some move back to this trend line that got broken, and we can have it down here. And this place, we can also have it before we have it back to our level or our target, in which I already have it in where I used to have my analysis. So I don't know if there's anything to correct there. Our boss will definitely do the rest and correct the chart and all. So that is what I got for the week.
Okay.
So
Don't stop sharing your screen. In fact, this is a perfect analysis. I don't have any other thing to brush here. I know. I always know you are one of the best on my group. So, please, what you just do, please take a screenshot of this setup and send it to the group so that people can follow it up. And then you're
okay,
gonna be one of the signal provider for this week. In fact, you are the one that will be in charge. So for daily live trading, yeah, for the students, for every mentee. So from Monday to Friday, just twice a week. It can be on Monday and Tuesday. On Tuesday, me, I will be live with everybody. So on Monday and Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday. So, and if you want to do it every day, it's fine. So just to trade live, I'll also be there with you guys. So this is a very perfect setup. And can you maximize your screen? Let me just see. I want to see that first setup.
the
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 first one
first setup,
here.
right?
Yes, the first one where I mark.
Okay,
Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Can you bring out your Fibonacci and put it here? Wait, just leave
okay,
your screen. I want to mark something on your screen. Can you bring out your Fibonacci, put it where I circle from here to that top? I want
from
to see
here.
where the market is presently.
Oh, sorry.
Fibonacci. So which level is the market now? Is that 50 or 38?
0.6. Market level is 0. This is at
0.68,
0.6.
Abby?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So please just take a screenshot of this. I don't need to do anything again. So everybody should just follow it up, and it will be sent to the YouTube as well. So thank you very much, Mr. Flyco. Thank you so
all
much
right.
for this. And then say we have something like this Friday. The market was going like this, and this is a strong zone.
Okay.
This is a strong zone.
Mm.
That's a strong zone. I'm just using Friday for example.
Mm.
Okay, this is a strong zone. Let's say you are trading I think fundedness, I think they have 6,000. I'm not sure if they have 5,000. I don't know. I think they have 6,000 account. Let's say you're trading $6,000 account. And the target on this account the target is just 10%, which is equals to $600.
Mm.
which is equals to $600.
10% on monthly basis or daily.
This is $600 on $6,000 account. This is what they expect you to make. And once you make this one, you go straight to what? You go straight to funded account. Now, let's now say from here, we know this is a very strong zone. Just like what happened on Friday. All we do is we just put, let's even say you use 0 point. You know, if you are using, and you have daily limit, which is about daily limit, which is about 5% of this, which is $300. Yeah, daily. Once you lose $300, you are out of this account. This is 5%. Is it 5%? It's 5%. Okay, for one phase. This is for two phase. For one phase is once you lose I think 3%. That's 60, 120, $180. Once you lose 180, you are out of this account. Now, you want to use 0.1 lot here. You know that 180, losing $180 would be, that's 180 pips. You just place your stop loss. Let's say maximum 70 to 100. That means you're risking $70 to $100. What you just need here is 600 pips, a drop of 600 pips, and you will pass this account. Risking $70 to $100 to gain what? To gain 600 pips. Let's now say this is one leg you enter. The market is moving. You are in profit already. You maximize your profit by adding another 0.1. Another 0.1 lot. That means you need only 300 pips, or let's say this one has moved to 100. That means you need like about, let's say 400 pips or 350 pips more. You need 400 to or 350 pips more. That means if the market is getting to this point, you are passing this account. So what else? Once you have this, break even this, maybe 50 pips. When this one is also in profit, break it 50 pips. Move this one down here. Then you would leave it. Once the market gets here, finish, you are done. Even if it is, there is no way in a week that this one will not happen. I know how many pips we are catching in a week, every week. I know how many pips we are catching every week. And if another thing happens, if the market should go and hit your stop loss, you are losing only $70 to $100, and you leave it for that day. The next day you try again. Who is that, please? And the moment you are funded, just believe it. You are not be scared again. You know, fine. Your first month you might be scared or something. Let's say you now have this one in a week. In a week, that means in a week you are passing this account. Now you are funded. You use the same procedure. There is no way you will not make 10 to 20% of this account in a month. Let's now say you are trading $6,000 account. You are making $600 to $1,000 or $1,200. Multiply that to your, calculate that to your exchange rate. And once you get your first payout, what do? You don't use all your finger to eat. Go to 50K account, maximize it. From this one, take out maybe 50% of the money. Keep 50%, take 50%, buy another account, higher one, 50K. Use the same thing. Once you are funded on that, you can tell them to merge your account together. You can merge it. That means you are trading 56K account. You'll be able to increase, you maximize what you are earning. That's just the simple way to make money. And that is just the simple way most of the traders are making they get their capitals.